Okay, we had a couple of really good rainstorms last week. Probably rained for a couple days. And after that rain, you can see that these two beds have kind of equalized. So this one really shrunk down, which I was kind of expecting because it was full of leaves and stuff. And they both have the exact same amount of garden soil and compost in them. And this one, because this one shrunk down so much, it actually looks similar to this one now. So I was kind of hoping that that would happen. I'm gonna fill these up today, and hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of plants planted. Alright, I think I'm ready to plant. I went ahead and put another load in both of these beds, and I think I'm good. But I just went and looked for some connectors that I can use to connect this main line up against the side. And I only had one, so I need to run to the store, pick up a couple of those, and then I should be able to start putting some stuff in the ground. Alright, this is what I'm going to use to hold my main drip line in. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this with electric tape. That way it'll keep it from piercing or cutting the main drip line. And just in case you didn't know, electric tape is actually waterproof. So that's what I'm going to wrap these, and then I'll use these to hold that up. And you notice that these are a little bit bigger than the cable, and that's by design. That way there won't put a lot of extra pressure on it. Alright, there we go. It's not pretty, but I think it'll get the job done. And just so you know, I started and ended on the underside here. Alright, got my first main line secured against the side. So this guy is ready to plant, and I'll wait till after I place the individual plants before I run my drip line. So time to move over here. Here's my plants so far that I've got, but I need to finish securing this one first. Okay, second bed. Main drip line is all secured, so I got both of them secured. So let's put some plants in the dirt. Alright, got everything planted in both boxes. So I've got chocolate cherry tomatoes here, and I've got some peppers here, both sweet peppers and jalapenos. I've got some grape tomatoes here. Then I've got some sweet, hot peppers here and a yellow pepper. And then some big beef tomatoes here. Probably going to have to stake up the tomatoes Over here we've got onions, and these onions were a gift from our cousins that live right there. And I've got some jalapenos, some purple basil, and then I've got some kale and some red lettuce, red leaf lettuce. So this is kind of my cold weather box here, and then that's my summer box over there. Now we had some cold freeze, hard freeze nights last week. I think 2 or 3 of them. But I've checked the forecast for the next 2 weeks, and we don't have any freeze warnings. In fact, the overnight temperature is in the mid 30s to the low 40s. So we should be okay. If that changes, you might see me out here building a cold frame. But I think that we're past all of the frost, so hopefully that'll be the case. So now I need to get my drip line run for these guys. Okay, I don't have the tool that's used to punch through this main line, and it's pretty thick, so I'm just gonna use my drill a hole and then attach the drip line. Just got to be careful not to go through the other side. Alright, so what I want to do is just create a little trench and bury my drip line, and so that it comes up right in between these two tomato plants. Alright, we'll see how that works. Might have to do some adjustment, but there's the first one. Okay, I also picked up a couple of these micro bubblers that have a built-in stem that you can poke down into the earth. So I'm going to give a couple of these a try. Okay, and just like the other ones, I'm gonna make a small little trench. All right, this first bed is done. Got all my drip lines run, and for the most part they're buried. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this other bed, and then I think we're going to call this one good. So talk to you guys later.